Hey guys, welcome to Mastering Mondays. It's going to be a great day. I am Omika Benjamin and I am excited. Alan and Monique Williams never disappoint. And since they never disappoint, why should we disappoint them and not show up, right? So go ahead and drop your name, your city, and the state in the chat. Go ahead and share this with about 3 people. It's time to make Monday meaningful. So let's go ahead and get into this content.
Welcome to Mastering Monday. I'm your host, Alan Williams Jr., and I have the amazing opportunity of co-hosting today's episode with the one, the only, Miss Monique Williams. How are you today, ma'am?
I'm well. How are you?
Listen, for those of you who don't know, I'm doing well. For those of you who don't know, this is my lovely wife, and I've been wanting to get her back on the show. Monique is the program director for the Daniel Center of Leadership.
Yes, yes.
And so here's a little side story, guys. So Monique actually snuck in the studio and did a session. She took over Mastering Monday for a week. Most of you guys who've been rocking with us for a while, you saw that episode. And she did it by herself. She came in blazing. But I've been trying to get her back on the set so we can do some couple kind of engaging episodes of Mastering Monday. And so
Well, I'm here.
Now you're here.
I'm here, and I appreciate you guys for welcoming me. Of course, you for having me on your platform.
Sure.
I appreciate y'all. And again, I'm here. The time that I came, I loved it.
Right.
Maybe I'll come back again.
Listen,
We'll see.
Let's go. Let's go.
But I definitely want to share, the platform with you when I come back.
Okay, you guys heard it here first. So drop in the comment section, drop some fire emojis in the comment section, because we need her to know, we need her to go back and look at this and say, hey, when you said that, we heard it. So I'm dropping this fire because I want to see you and Alan, right? Right. So listen, today though, babe, listen, this is a special episode, guys, because we're not only premiering from the Mastering Monday studio, we're premiering live from the Life and Business Masterclass.
Listen, y'all, it has been heavy.
Absolutely. I mean, we're talking coaching, we're talking strategies on another level.
Yeah.
So, the theme for this year's masterclass, for those of you who don't know, the Life and Business Masterclass was founded by Marcus and Omika Benjamin, and every year during the fourth quarter, we hear from speakers, some world-renowned speakers, people who are just professionals and people who are well accomplished in their own regards. I'll say this: Mr. Benjamin is, known for saying this publicly, but nobody takes that stage that's not a multimillionaire.
Woo.
Listen, guys, because I don't know about you guys, but with where I'm going with the goals that we have, the things that we want to do, we don't have time just to listen to, aspiration.
No, not at all. Not at all. These are people who are doing it,
right? Who
has done it,
right?
And they're speaking into us,
which
means, of course, that's growth for us. That's growth for everybody who's ever on, looking, watching. That's growth for all of us, not just. Of course, we're here, but that's growth for everybody here.
No, it is. I mean, like, in along those lines. So there's topics about the future of money. Right. From Stephen Stack. I mean, Stack just talks about the necessity to budget, but then not only there, what do we do? Where do we allocate that money? Where do we send it? I mean, it's just major, right? Yeah. We talk about the future of tech. We talk about the future of NFTs. Yes. I mean, like these are like hot button topics, like the future of family and mastery.
Right.
These are things that, you can apply to whatever stage you're in life. Yeah. And it has a direct connection to Mastering Monday.
Absolutely.
Right?
Absolutely.
Right? So I remember, when you were on, and you were sharing just about your story, from your career at the hospital. Of course, now you're in real estate, right. But you were sharing about your story from the hospital, and just how you had to merge your faith in your work.
Yes.
And so coming off of a masterclass like the Life and Business Masterclass, like, it has me pumped up to go take this back to my work.
Listen.
You know what I mean? And so as we talk about the importance of that, though, you shared something in there that I feel like was really, really key. And it was that most people don't have the ability to allow that Sunday morning worship experience to catapult their Monday morning work experience. So like, say a little bit about that, like share a little bit of your thought about that and or even your experience.
So yeah, just like we spoke about, or I spoke about whenever I came on to Mastering Monday.
Yeah.
We seem to miss that, where it's like we have to separate the two
Right.
all the time. Like
Right.
we have to separate, our, and I don't want to say religion because I'm not big on religion, but we
Right.
separate our relationship with God and say, okay, when I go to work, I have to be the certain way at work.
Listen.
But of course, with the Daniel Center and what we're doing, we merge the two. And of course, while I'm working, whatever I'm doing, that could be real estate, nursing, whatever
Right.
it is, I always want to have God within me, and I want people to see God through me.
So like along that line, right? Because since the hospital, you've transitioned, or since nursing, you've transitioned into real estate, and so real estate is an industry that's really like me focused. Right.
Oh, yes.
Right. Guys, if you're watching, right, you can't leave your house and drive to work or drive to your office or drive to your kid's school. You can't leave your house without seeing 2 to 3 billboards with a realtor on it.
You
right.
won't. And a lot of times they'll probably say, oh, we're narcissistic. Or people might think that we're narcissistic, but we're really not. Just FYI.
But say a little bit about this though, because guys, I feel like this is a hot button topic, but so it does take a degree of selfishness, though.
It does.
Whenever you are building something, whenever you are a high performer, high achiever. So for the believer, like we talk about here on Mastering Monday so much, but for the believer, that could be kind of difficult to add, okay, how do I still have that chip on my shoulder, still have that edge, and still glorify God at the same time? That can be like a bit much,
It is.
One thing that I think with that, though, and like that's what we endeavor to do here at Mastering Monday and at the Daniel Center of Leadership, is we endeavor to build that bridge and to show people that it's really not much difference. It's because if we as the individual, if you and I are applying the principles of God within our lives, that's going to spill over to our career.
That's correct.
Right? And when it spills over to our career, everything we do from a marketing standpoint, from a sales standpoint, like everything we doing is glorifying God.
That's it.
I'm just not shaking a Bible around.
Listen, you better drop this mic.
Listen, come on now. Come on.
Because that was a mic drop moment, seriously.
But it's real, right?
Yeah.
It's real, right? So it's like, yes, I have to have that confidence.
Yeah.
But at the same time, understanding that the confidence that I have, I'm only stewarding that because that's really the glory of God.
That's really the glory of God.
So when some people say, Monique, you're amazing. You won the best realtor of the PD. In your head, it's like, thank you. I did put the work in.
Right.
Because listen, that's a
It's
whole other
work.
topic.
That's a whole nother topic. It is work.
Listen, God is amazing, and God is amazing to everybody.
Yes.
But listen, everybody has different outcomes because of the degree of work.
Right. And God only blesses a moving target.
Come on. You dropped the mic.
No.
You dropped the mic.
But seriously, he only blesses a moving target.
And see, so here at the Daniel Center, that's what we want to do.
Yeah.
That's what our mission is to do. Marcus and Omika, they founded the Daniel Center of Leadership, in 2015. I mean, man, it has been just tremendous. I mean, we have some tremendous speakers, some tremendous people in the marketplace.
Yes.
I mean, Marcus has become like this household name,
Yes.
In the Southeast when it comes to marketplace leadership and marketplace ministry. But that's what we endeavor to do,
Right.
is equip the believer to go out and to work and to glorify God through their work. So our brand identity here is Mastering Monday, because we endeavor to give an accurate perspective of the Monday morning work experience.
That's right.
And it should be directly connected to their Sunday morning worship. So we've enjoyed it today.
Yes.
Listen.
am enjoying it.
Enjoying it. So we're gonna hop back into the masterclass and we're gonna finish getting this upgrade that we're getting.
Listen, and I just want to say this because it's like if you're not tapped into the masterclass,
right.
Listen, if you, again, like he said before, if you're not tapped into the masterclass, you must be under a rock.
Right, for real.
But with that, it's like every single year where I think I'm doing, I'm good, I'm better in my business, I always learn something every single year. And I'm like, man, what have I been doing for the last 5 years?
Listen.
It's always something to learn.
It's always something.
Always.
It's always something. So guys, we're going to head back in. And listen, you tap into us, follow us at the Daniel Center, follow us on Facebook, our Daniel Center group, follow us on Instagram at Mastering Monday. And guys, we're going to see you next time right here on Mastering Monday.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's Marcus Benjamin, the co-founder of the Daniel Center of Leadership. And yes, I'm hanging out at the streaming suite right here in Rock Hill, South Carolina, where we are broadcasting all over the world. And we believe, God, we're touching people in the U.S. and globally. So listen, as we master our Monday, I want you to hang out with us, connect, share, engage, but most of all, apply the insight that you received, because we believe, as a result of encountering Omika Benjamin, our co-founder, Alan Williams, our executive director, and Monique Williams, our partnership director, the insight, the perspective, the laughter, the humor, and ultimately we believe the grace of God is going to impact your life in a meaningful and a positive way.